Welcome back to Movie Plot Recapped. In this film, 3 different stories are told in City Tokyo. The first story of this movie is interior design. At the start of the movie, Tokyo is shown and there was raining heavily. There was traffic and the 2 main characters of this movie are shown in a car. A couple is shown, the boy named Akira and the girl is named Hiroko. They were talking in the car. If it will raining like this, it will cause problems for us. Akira is shown, who has come to the city to become a famous director. Hiroko joins him to assist him. They come to a city from a village for the first time because Akira wants to be a director. Hiroko brings him to the city because she wants to help him. But they have none in this city. Hiroko's childhood friend lives here. Hiroko calls her, and when she calls her at the address she gave her. Hiroko meets her friend and becomes happy meeting her. Hiroko's friend was named Akemi. She takes them to her home. Akemi has a small room, even she share it with her friend often. She gives dinner to everyone at night and does an interview with Akira. Akemi asks him, "You are going to be a director, so tell me something about your movie." Akemi asks some questions related to his film. Later, Akira shows them his movie. As the movie finishes, he turns behind and they were sleeping. Thinking this, he turns off the TV. It is useless to play it further. They awake and start applauding while appreciating that the movie was good, and they go to sleep separately. Hiroko asks Akira, "We have to find our home soon. We can't stay here for a long time," and they move in search of a room the next day. They notice a poster in front of a shop that is closed for 2 days. They park their car in front of the shop because it costs them a lot of money to park their car there, and they leave to look for a place to live. They didn't find a good house in their budget, and they have to pay more for a good house that was out of their budget. Likewise, they keep in searching the house for them for the whole day. They read a note while walking and there was written about a part-time job in it. It was a job to wrap the gifts in a shop. Hiroko says, after seeing this, "We have to do a job first." She takes Akira forcefully into the shop and they have to pass a test to get the job. Akira passes the test well. Hiroko fails in the test and becomes sad because of it. The scene shifts and they come to their friend's home. Akira tells about Hiroko while having food that she failed in the test. Hiroko was feeling bad hearing this from Akira. Their friend asks them how long will they stay there? Hiroko feels sad and goes in search of the house alone the next day. She starts finding the house, but she was depressed. She couldn't find the house and Akira was also out for the job. Hiroko thinks, being sad, she is not made for any task. She can't do anything and she is useless. Her presence serves no purpose. Then she sits in front of a shop. She reads a note that the shop is closed for the next 2 days. She remembers that she has parked her car in front of a shop. She goes immediately and sees outside the shop. The shop was open but her car was missing. "The car is misplaced from here," was written on the land. Hiroko was in anger because she didn't find the house and her car was also taken. She tells Akira she has some important documents in that car. "I want to get them and leave for taking them." When she reached there for her car, the company worker scolds her and asks her why did she park her car there. They tell her a huge amount while combing her fine and charge. Hiroko tells them, "This is a huge amount, even my car doesn't cost this." She asks the company to take her important documents from the car. The company owner forbids her and she comes out being sad. The gate opens and a car was coming out, but Hiroko goes inside the gate secretly. She sees thousands of cars there. She couldn't understand which one is her car. A worker arrives and asks the model number of her car. He takes her to her car and she takes out the important things from her car. The important things were those that would help Akira become a director. The things were there because Akira has to do a show for his film. Akira does a show of his film and there were many people to watch his film. Akira starts smoking as there was the smoking scene in the film. Seeing this, everyone sees this as a unique movie. They appreciate Akira while coming out. They say the movie was superb and unique. Hiroko was seeing all this from a distance. Meanwhile, a girl arrives and asks her, "Who are you?" Hiroko says, "I am Akira's friend," and she says, "You will be disappeared soon. None will be able to see you." Akira becomes famous for his movie. One day, Hiriko awakes and goes to brush her teeth and notices a hole in her chest. There was something in it like wood. She gets scared while touching it. She gets panicked seeing this. She couldn't understand what is it. She again goes out in Carax house. She couldn't walk and was feeling dizzy. She sits at a place. She checks that her feet were changing into the wood. She starts running and while running her dress falls down. Now Hiroko has changed into a wooden chair. She was walking being embarrassed. She was changed into a chair completely and her dress seems like it is worn by a chair. A chair was made in mid of the road. The people were coming there and the night appears. A man appears and starts pulling the clothes of Hiroko. While thinking that a chair is wearing those clothes, Hiroko runs and stops near a bus station. She hides there and an old lady notices a chair there. She sits on it. Hiroko changes into a chair where anyone sees her. She changes into a human when no one sees her. The old lady leaves after sitting for a short time. Hiroko was running here and there. Meanwhile, a magician arrives. He sees the chair means Hiroko. He sees the chair is shining. And the magician takes the chair to his home. He was using the chair in his home. It happens the same. Hiroko changes into a chair when the magician stayed at home. As he leaves the house, she changes into a human. She uses to wander in his house. On another side, Akira is shown. He has made me a huge director. Hiroko tries to write a letter to Akira. That I have vanished and will never be found. Hiroko was also happy because the magician uses the chair a lot. He uses to take care of that chair a lot. The magician likes the chair a lot. Hiroko likes this. The magician is shown doing everything while sitting on the chair. And used to play music while sitting on this chair. This story ends here and the next story is shown. Its name is Mire and Tokyo City is shown. An underground hole is shown inside the city. A man wearing a green dress appears from the hole. His one eye was of white color. And was looking terrible. The man performs strange acts in the city. He snatches cigarettes from anyone and flowers from anyone. He misbehaves with ladies on the road. He again moves in the hole while torturing people. This news has spread in the media and media was playing this news. A man appears from the hole. He tortures people and again moves inside the hole. The media was informing the police that they have to catch this man soon. The man who travels in the hole is shown. The man goes into a tunnel and that was made at the time of World War. There was a tank in the tunnel and he travels there. Reaching there, he finds a box. As he opens the box there were bombs in it. The man again appears in the city and throws bomb at the people. The man again hides in the hole while attacking them. The military holds the man. And it also spreads in the news that the man is caught. Now the man tries to talk to the man. But he wasn't replying. They call a lawyer and he was also like this psycho. The eye of the lawyer was also white. The lawyer also does the same acts as this psycho. The lawyer tries to talk to him but he doesn't reply to him. He comes out then the man tells him his name. Mire, then he was taken to the court. Mire was asked the questions that why is he doing this in the city? Why he wants to end people. Mire tells everyone that he doesn't like the people of Japan. That's why he want to end them. Hearing this, the judge sentences him to death. The day arrived and everything was in news. Later, Mire was brought to given the death sentence. Mire demands some flowers and money when he was asked his last wish. Mire was hanged. Meanwhile, he does strange worship with his hands. The lawyer was doing same on another side. Like Mire was doing. Mire was hanged until he received his death sentence. Everyone thinks Mire died. Then he takes off the cloth from his eyes and sees a pipeline there. He disappears from there immediately and maybe the man will continue doing this. He will continuously end the people being hidden. This is where the story ends. The last story of this movie is Shaking Tokyo. A man is shown sitting in his restaurant at the start of the movie. This man was named Hikikomori, means this man doesn't like the outer world. A person who spends his life separate from the world is called Hikikomori. Hikikomori was imprisoned in this room for the last 10 years. Hikikomori doesn't go out because he doesn't like the outer world. Even he doesn't want to see people on the TV. Many books are shown around TV. Hikikomori likes to read books. This was his hobby and this was his daily routine. Awake in the morning, have food and then sleep after reading books. His parents sent him the monthly payment. Pizza was his favorite food and he uses to have pizza once a week. He collects the pizza boxes. He has collected the boxes of pizza for the last 10 years. It is discovered when he did a job 10 years ago he didn't like to see people. He always keeps his eyes towards the earth. Or he uses to walk while seeing the sun. He orders pizza one day and he doesn't see the face of the delivery boy. When he sees her while giving her money he discovers there is a delivery girl, not a boy. As he sees the girl's face there was an earthquake in Tokyo. Meanwhile, the girl faints and falls down. Hikikomori has seen someone for the first time after 10 years. He also doesn't understand what should he do. In the end, he goes to the girl and finds a button on her body. There was written coma on the button but he doesn't know its meaning. He checks in his dictionary and then presses the button. The girl awakes. She asks him, "Did you press this button?" The girl points at his pizza box when she comes to her senses. She tells him, "You have placed a pizza box wrong." He goes to make it fine, then turns and the girl was disappeared. He checks and finds the girl has left in the car. Now he keeps on missing the girl. He again orders the pizza. He thinks the girl will again come for the pizza delivery. As the doorbell rings, he goes to open the door happily. He checks and there was a man. He asks the man, "I need your help." He comes inside while hearing this and uses his phone. He starts scolding someone. When he was leaving, Hikikomori asks him about the girl and he tells the girl has left the job. He asks for the address of the girl. The man also leaves while giving him the address. Hikikomori, who hasn't left the house in 10 years, ventures out in search of the girl. While leaving, he thinks he didn't come out of the house for 10 years. And, now leaving the house for the sake of a girl, he sits in the door while thinking this. The night appears and the next morning, he thinks about this again. He leaves the house and sees the sun after 10 years. His house is also shown, which is full of leaves from outside. He takes out his cycle, but it was damaged. He decides to go on walking while leaving his cycle. When he was running, he feels there is none in Tokyo City. He notices a robot was delivering the pizza. He somehow finds the girl's house. As he moves near the girl's house, there was an earthquake again. Everyone has come on the road because of the earthquake. There were earthquakes and then the condition that none comes out of their houses. Everyone was living in their house with all the facilities. He notices everyone was going to their houses again. Hikikomori tries to talk to the girl while holding her hand. The girl asks him, "Who are you?" He again sees the tattoo on that girl's hand. Love was written in it. Hikikomori presses the button. The girl becomes silent.